Okay, friends, so let's go for a GD topic which was asked in IUCL. I'm little changing it and then giving you similar topic. The name of the topic we can think of is increasing weekly working hours, good or bad? Increasing weekly working hours, good or bad? That is a topic. In the IUCL, it was like making it 70 hours per week. I'm giving you increasing working hours weekly, good or bad. I give you 2-3 minutes and then we start it. Okay, please unmute each one of you now. Please unmute yourself and start the discussion now. Sahil, please unmute. Yes, start your discussion.
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Prajwal. I take this opportunity to introduce and start the topic, and the topic is increasing weekly working hours, bad, or good or bad. So, my early inception on this topic is increasing weekly hours are bad in many facets, like is affect on family, socially, and it degrade health also. Now I open the topic for everyone.
I
Thank you.
completely agree with you, Prajwal. My opinion is also the same. Increasing weekly working hours is not good because I don't think so. The increasing working hours would be helpful. Like it doesn't matter how much hours you are working. It is the how much the quality you are providing towards that particular work time you are doing. If you are able to work in 2 hours and you are doing if I rank अगर मैं एक स्केल पे बात करूं, अगर आप 10 में से 10 आप दे रहे हैं 2 घंटे के अंदर अंदर, तो वो जरूरी नहीं है आप वो 10 घंटे काम करें और तब भी आप 10 में से 10 दें, तो वो कोई मेरे
हम जब काम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम करते हैं तो वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस बहुत ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है। वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस का मतलब होता है सही काम सही वक्त पे करना चाहिए। अगर फैमिली का वक्त है तो हमें वो टाइम फैमिली को देना चाहिए। अगर हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम करते हैं तो हमें वर्क ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को देना चाहिए।
go one by one.
Hello, we should have a good work-life balance in our day-to-day life. Then only we can sustain and live in a beautiful manner, because the main purpose of work is to lead a good life. The work-life balance is very essential for the balance of the emotional, psychological, financial, and every ways of life. It's very important, the work-life balance.
Yes, Lola, but I believe we directly cannot say that it is bad or it is good increasing the weekly working hours, because for some people they like working for more and more, and for others they like to wrap up their works very rapidly.
Yes.
So I believe working hours should मतलब एम्प्लॉय को ही डिसाइड करने को देना चाहिए कि वो लोग ज्यादा काम करेगा कि नहीं। And I think their salary should be based on their incentives. For extra hours, they should be paid extra incentives.
बढ़ाने के बजाय जो टेक्नोलॉजी आज के जमाने में ट्रेन करें, वो टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करके काम
Listen. साहिल ने बोला कि स्मार्ट वर्क ओवर द हार्ड वर्क, राइट? जॉला बोल रही है कि मींस वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस शुड बी देयर in the employee life, right? As we know, there is a controversy which happened in the recent time. Infosys founder Mr. Narayan Murthy says that India's youth is not working hard enough. We do not have the work culture as compared to Japan. So he suggested that Indian youth should contribute around 70 hours of work on a weekly basis, right? But if we analyze his statement, our private sector, given such kind of salary because they are expecting us to work harder. But are they giving us the
यहाँ पे प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स में क्या है ना, वर्कर्स ज्यादा टाइम दे रहे हैं.
Working
इसलिए
is very
I am feeling
essential.
that
But 17
it should
hours,
be the
people
employees
of
should be
China
given
is
the
working
choice
and
to
Japan is
work
working.
right.
It is not
If
mandatory.
they are expecting us to
We
work
should
harder
remember
for a
that we
longer
all
hour,
are have the right to work and to
So
lead a decent life.
I want to
But we must give priority to the life we live first than working. The main
I want to
purpose
put
of
a
Jala,
point
you are
completely
saying about the
agree.
Article 43A, which talk about the living condition for life, right? But here we are talking about the private company which are expecting us to work harder for long duration of time, but they are not giving us the enough incentive. For example, if we talk about the Factories Act, there is a provision that in normal working hour workers are going to work 9 hours per day, but in the exceptional condition they are going to increase the working hour up to 13 hours, which is also known as the spread over. But they are also getting the compensation. For example, overtime they will get, but as a corporate employee, are we going to receive any overtime? Because I don't think Infosys
another point
you
here.
cannot say
ILO
use the word
ILO
private company. All
specified
private companies
ILO
don't do that,
No,
right? So it
why should
I am
I?
saying that
यहाँ पे
there should not be any like hard and fast rule that they have to work 70 hours. But
ILO
at
Please, one
least
by one.
they
Guys,
can be
guys,
given the
guys,
choice
guys.
that if you work
Guys,
for
please, one by one.
more
Nobody
than
can
these
listen each
hours,
other.
you will
Just
get the
put your
incentives.
points one by one.
Yes,
See,
I
in
want to put
countries
a
like
point
Norway
like
and
ILO
Netherlands,
has
which
given
stands
a
first in
specific
happiness with
standard,
happiness index,
which is 8
it
plus
says
8
that
plus
it
8.
says that the working hours of that people is 4 hours only. It's about the quality of the work that matters. It's not about the quantity of the work here matters. So the first thing that you mind is that our mental balance and our happiness in the life is more important than the any other efforts, any other money and financial conditions. So
I would like to
working
add
conditions of
on this.
Korea and Japan, don't take it into an ideal thing. It is not the ideal thing. The Japan, Korea, these countries are working hard for 18, even 24 hours they are
Yes,
working hard. That
that's
means
why
we have to
Just
copy
speak
them.
one by
the
one.
suicidal rate is very high in the Japan.
Same
The
time.
same thing we
Jola,
are
that is
copying.
the reason behind the suicidal rate over the Japan. Their population is shrinking because of that. There is a high rate of suicide in the Japan, and they have the special term to describe such kind of suicide rate in their culture as well. But
See, our
here is
culture
our
is
topic.
not like the Japan.
Back this
They
point.
are
Like
from
Ravi,
ancient times itself. They
I'm
are
not
following
saying
the
I'm
kind
not
of
saying that
culture.
our culture
It
is
is challenging
I want to
to
put
we
I got
Indian
an
if
important
we are
point here.
implementing
I
the
really
kind of
want to
work
put
culture
important
here.
point here. Let's
no,
first look
I
at
completely
ILO
agree.
No.
Jwala,
specified
whatever your
8.
point was, I completely agree.
I
And but
want to
Ravi,
put a
I would
point
like
here.
to back your point at this point of time because recently one study has done in Finland. अगर आपको थोड़ा सा भी आइडिया होगा 2-3 साल पहले एक न्यूज आई थी कि वहां पे जो वर्किंग कल्चर है पहले 5 डे वीक से उन्होंने कम करके उसको 4 डे वीक कर दिया था और उसमें भी उन्होंने जो उसके जो बाकी के जो 3 दिन थे वो वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस को प्रमोट करने के लिए उन्होंने किया था तो
Right.
दैट शोज कि
That's
आप
why
अगर और
I am
उसमें
saying that
और
जिसको
ये
करना
करने
है
के बाद उसका जो
they should be
रिजल्ट
given
निकला
the
वो ये
choice.
निकला था कि उनकी जो क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क है वो इंक्रीज हो रहा है
So यहाँ पे
Even recently, government ने भी
Yes, of
कहीं
course.
नहीं हो रहा है
I
कि
want to
आप
put
अगर
a
ज्यादा
point
काम
is
कर रहे हैं ज्यादा घंटे
what
टाइम दे रहे हैं
the Rajneesh point is focused on it is income effect. So it will affect those people who are income is low. In term this market analysis in labor market analysis, there is a term labor impact where when a people's income is
Can you
low,
repeat
they
the
tend
term?
to labor income effect and substitution effect.
Labor
income effect.
income
Yeah.
effect. Okay.
In income effect, when people are used to work till that they उनका जब तक सब काम हो रहा है, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल दे आर एबल टू क्या बोलते हैं, वो अपनी लग्जरी तक वो काम करते, उसके बाद में वो काम करना छोड़ देते, बट this only affect the upper you can the creamy people, those people who are under, they are the workshop level, like they are working, so उनका सैलरी इतनी ज्यादा नहीं रहती, उनको काम करना पड़ता है और उनके लिए जितना काम करना है उतना ही कम रहता है. So
I have a different point of view on this point. मैं यहाँ पे अपना एक दूसरा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू भी देना चाह रहा हूँ. लाइक अगर हम वीकली आवर्स इंक्रीज करने की बात करें तो वहां पे हम हाइब्रिड मॉडल सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं. अगर आप बट ये नहीं बोल सकते कि आप पूरा
hybrid model is not possible for everyone. No, for IT sector it is very convenient, but
Yeah, I
not
got
everywhere
it.
you can use the
I
hybrid
got it.
sector.
I'm not saying हर सेक्टर में ये चीज डालो,
In the
जहाँ जहाँ पे
manufacturing
possible
or
है
production,
वहाँ पे
it
आप
cannot
hybrid
be
Number
used.
of working
working
hours
culture को आप डाल
of every
सकते हो.
sector is depend on the nature. अगर
Yeah,
हम
that is
teaching
what I'm
field की
saying.
बात करते हैं तो there should be not responsibility. There
Yes,
should be
Rakesh,
not
that is what
mandatory
I'm
for the
saying. Let me
lecturer
complete
to
my
taking
point.
continuous lecture for 8 to 12 hours per day. It's having only taking lecture 2 to 4 days. But these parameter we not compare with the
अभी
you are working in the factory.
वर्किंग आवर्स की बात हो रही है,
factory के लिए अलग
Yeah,
parameter हो सकते हैं.
Rakesh, he got his point. Sahil got his point.
सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में
Got
क्या
your
होता है,
point,
बीपीएल
Sahil.
भी आप होते हैं, स्टेट
Rakesh,
गवर्नमेंट
let me complete. What I was trying to convey is, मैं यही बोल रहा था कि जो वर्किंग कल्चर है वो ऑब्वियसली नेचर पे डिपेंड करेगा कि आप कौन सा काम की बात कर रहे हो. अब कोई फिजिकल काम
Yes.
है कहीं पे, वो आप ऑब्वियसली ऑनलाइन नहीं कर सकते हैं. डेफिनेटली वो जो
Obviously.
जो उसका नेचर है वो आप ऑनलाइन पे आप स्विच कर सकते हैं. तब आप फ्लेक्सिबल हो सकते हैं
Yes.
टाइमिंग्स को लेके. बट अब कोई फिजिकल काम है, अब वो उसमें 10 घंटे देने, आप उसको 15 घंटे करेंगे, दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल.
डिपेंड ऑन द वो वर्क पे डिपेंड होता है कि हमारा वर्क
So
कितना कर रहा है, किस basis पे
so
हम कर रहे
I
हैं.
believe that yes, from the discussion made, I believe that this compulsory 70 hours ये करना मतलब ठीक नहीं होगा. So employees should be given the flexibility for their own, like उसको काम दे दीजिएगा, वो जब करके आप सिर्फ वो
ये होता
देखना है कि
quality
कंप्लीट
आपका
करना है,
work
काम को कंप्लीट
मुझे
करके
ऐसा
दे
लगता
दे.
है
वही
कि कोई
agree
इस
with
पे agree होगा कि
Rajneesh.
हम कंपल्शन नहीं करते
Rajneesh.
कि 70 आवर्स पर वीक काम करना चाहिए. लेकिन हम इस पे एग्री हो सकते हैं कि अगर एक्स्ट्रा वर्किंग लोड हो सकता है तो हम इमरजेंसी टाइम पे कर सकते हैं. जैसे एंड ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल ईयर ऑल द एम्प्लॉयज हु आर वर्किंग इन बैंक वो एक्स्ट्रा काम करते हैं, ये उनकी
फॉर
जिम्मेदारी
एग्जाम्पल,
होती है.
यस, जब बैंक
Not only
में
bank,
मंथ का
everywhere.
क्लोजर डेट आता है तो उनसे एक्स्ट्रा काम
Once in
करवाया
a,
जाता है.
at least once in a year, एक बार,
My
once in a year,
point
they
is,
will get this hectic
I
work.
completely agree with you, Rakesh. My point is, we don't have to force it on anyone. It is by their
Yes,
own.
yes,
Yes.
definitely
I
depends
was
on the
also
choice
saying the
of the
same point,
person
You
Sahil.
have
who
to
are
do
working
10 hours,
in
Sahil,
12
the
hours,
can we
15
say
hours.
it cannot be forced? Can we
Yeah.
say it
Yes.
cannot be forced?
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
we
yes, yes.
are talking about the
So I think everybody is agreeing on
they
the
only like
same
corporate
thing
people are
right now.
only go for profit, so they tend to put pressure to the laborers.
Exactly.
Private
Yes.
company always work for their own profit
Yeah.
or their own benefit. Okay, if employee is not performing according to their expectation, they will fire them or they will lay off the employee.
That's why
Okay,
we have
that is why.
legislation.
Yes, that is why we have the
Ravi,
legislation.
I don't agree here with your point. I'm sorry
Yes.
that I don't agree here.
Okay.
Because if I talk about Tata Group, it is known for its values and for culture.
Every company is not a Tata Group. Tata has its
No.
reputation,
No,
but
but
there's a something startup culture is over there. Okay, they are not having the
One more
basically
thing,
in
Ravi,
startup.
sorry to say again, you cannot use the term private.
mainly focus on profit.
You
Why
cannot use
not?
the term
Why
private
not?
here.
Employees too.
Please
No,
tell me
you-
why should I not use the private term? Are they not a private entity?
typical companies, you cannot generalize the
Are they not a
work culture
private
of
company? Are they not a
You
public
cannot generalize the work culture of a private
public
company.
limited? Yeah, they are not a public limited company. They are the private limited. So
I
that
think
is
we're
why I'm using the
distracting from
private
the
term.
point, guys. I think we should.
No, you cannot
Yeah, we are
back on
like
track.
generalize the work culture of a private company here
Yeah.
like that. So there are so much companies, so many companies where work culture is like it is doing like a government job. I'd
अभी हम
say.
एग्जांपल लेते हैं, लालसा ट्वेंटी का एग्जांपल लेते हैं. वो अपने मेट्रो में वर्क कर रहा है, मेट्रो में 8 आवर ड्यूरेशन में वर्क कर रहे हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद भी उनको काम को इंक्रीज करने के लिए, प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ाने के लिए वो ड्यूरेशन को बढ़ा भी देते हैं. लेकिन क्या होता है, अपने वर्कर्स को फिर 1 दिन या 2 दिन की एक्स्ट्रा छुट्टी दे देते हैं.
यस, दे मतलब उनके प्रोपोर्शन में वो उन्हें बेनिफिट या फिर ओवर टाइम के रिलेटेड इंसेंटिव्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं. दैट इज देयर कंपनसेशन एंड दैट इज व्हाई private sectors also adopts this kind of practices. They expect us to work for longer duration hours, but in the return they are not sharing their profit with us. That is the problem. We as an employee do not have any problem for working long duration of hours. If required, we are going to work. But are they given us some relative compensation? For example, they are the average salary in the in the private sector is 4 to 5 lakhs. Right, but they are expecting us to work for long duration hours. How can we? We are not going to survive.
सो
take the
सो
example
योर
of
पॉइंट इज कि
itself.
आप अगर जितना मर्जी आप अगर काम करवा रहे हैं, आप 10 घंटे कराइए, 12 घंटे कराइए, बट यू हैव टू इंसेंटिवाइज, राइट?
हाँ, उसके अकॉर्डिंग एक लिमिटेड आप करवाओगे ना. फॉर एग्जांपल इन दी फैक्ट्रीज फॉर एग्जांपल, हाँ, एक सर्टेन लिमिट का आप काम करवा सकते हो. फॉर एग्जांपल अकॉर्डिंग टू फैक्ट्री एक्ट आप 10 डेज कंटिन्यूसली काम करवा सकते हो, बट आपको उसके बाद 1 डे ऑफ देना ही पड़ेगा, क्योंकि एक्चुअली हम एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग हमारी भी लिमिट होती है, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक्सेप्शनल जो प्रेशर आर होते हैं, प्रेशर वर्क होता है, उसमें आप एज अ वीकली बेसिस आप 50 आवर्स पर वीक से ज्यादा काम करवा ही नहीं सकते, क्योंकि एज अ ह्यूमन बॉडी हमारी लिमिट है, राइट?
Definitely.
सो नाउ टेक द डिस्कशन फॉरवर्ड.
एग्जांपल ओएनजीसी का है, जहाँ पे हमारा ऑयल का एक्सट्रैक्शन करते हैं सी में, वहाँ पे क्या होता है, 15 दिन वहाँ पे वर्क करेंगे, उसके बाद 15 दिन को ऑफ कर देंगे. वहाँ पे देखिए प्रोडक्टिविटी कितनी अच्छी है ओएनजीसी की, प्रॉफिट में भी है, हमारे एम्प्लॉय भी मतलब इंजॉय कर रहे हैं, उनको भी छुट्टियां मिल रही हैं, अपना मन लगा के वहाँ वर्क भी कर ले रहे हैं.
Like in
Focus
dock
One
worker
thing I
also,
want to add
they
is
have
that the profit of a company is mainly dependent upon the pleasure and happiness of that employees working there. So their work-life balance is very important. So for increasing the production and profit, just simply making them making them sad or in stressed manner, it's never become a productive thing. So the main thing is the work-life balance we should give to the employees. It matters a lot. So that's my point. I'm here.
Yeah, Prem,
मैं
put
totally
out
agree
agree with
वाला
you, Jwala.
point है, जिसने वर्क
I
लाइफ
want to put
बैलेंस की
out like
बात की,
another
जिसने वर्क
example
लाइफ
here.
बैलेंस मतलब
But in shipping, there is, I have heard like someone did suicide in shipping yard. So there also like every people are not well. So the ONGC also take care of everything. Like they have to invest on people, how they are going to. And I talk with the ONGC people. So living in a ship also like stress. They have to very live.
I don't agree here with Prajwal.
उसके बाद में वापस आ जाते हैं, 6 महीने का ब्रेक मिलता है. तो यहाँ पे फोकस होना चाहिए कि उनकी क्या वर्क लाइफ है, किस तरह से हम उनके वर्क लेना चाहते हैं. अगर टाइमिंग बढ़ा करके
अगर हम प्रैक्टिकली ये भी देखें कि
For example, guys,
एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम करते हैं, तो हम एज ए ह्यूमन लाइफ हम एक वीक काम कर पाएंगे, 2 वीक काम कर पाएंगे, लेकिन उसके बाद हमारी जो पर्सनल प्रोडक्टिविटी होती है वो मतलब नेगेटिव की तरफ बढ़ती है, और हमारे वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस भी खराब हो जाता है. जैसे हम प्रॉपर टाइम फैमिली को नहीं दे पाते, या फिर सोशल लाइफ हमारी डिस्टर्ब हो जाती है.
अगर हमारा एम अच्छा होगा, गोल होगा, गोल की बेसिस पे अगर हम वर्क करेंगे तो फिर हमारा टाइम नहीं देखा जाएगा. फिर हमारा गोल होना चाहिए कि हमें ये गोल.
So I have a suggestion here. So before taking any decision, the government can do one thing. They can do one survey across the sectors, and they can take the opinion of the employees, how they are liking the decision. So based on that, they can go for the further action. So that is my point.
I don't agree with Rajneesh. Actually, no employee will take this call whether I want to work extra.
हाँ, ये तो है.
Obviously, it is related to incentivization, or it is
Incentives,
related to
yes.
that,
Yes.
how much
Then they will get some
getting.
input, right? From that input, they will can take the further decision.
इसका मेन मोटो यही है कि परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा होगा, उसके रिलेशन में अच्छा करेंगे, तो हमारे जो हमारे एम्प्लॉय होंगे वो अपने आप ही अच्छा
वही, it depend upon the incentive that they are going to provide in the return of our work. So basically, even government में भी
Also, I would like to add one more point in this. Also, I would like to one more point. इसमें सिर्फ वर्किंग नेचर या इंसान जो वर्क कर रहा है, एम्प्लॉयज वर्क कर रहे हैं, वो भी मैटर नहीं करता है. यहाँ पे वर्क कल्चर बहुत ज्यादा मैटर करता है कि कंपनीज वर्क कल्चर कैसा प्रोवाइड कर रही है एम्प्लॉयज के लिए.
राइट.
अगर वो अच्छा वर्क कल्चर है तो एम्प्लॉय वहां पे 8 घंटे की जगह 10 घंटे भी काम करेगा. अगर वहां पे अच्छा वर्क कल्चर नहीं है, वहां पे मतलब नेगेटिविटी है, पॉलिटिक्स है, तो वहां पे 8 घंटे की भी ड्यूटी है तो वहां पे 4 घंटे का भी काम नहीं होगा. तो वो दैट डिपेंड्स ऑन many situations.
Topic it's bad for 70 hours working in organization.
If the rule
impact as compared to positive impact,
then it will apply for the across the sectors, right? So
working organization you can't compulsion of them.
बोलने से नहीं होगा.
Yes, Rajneesh, what are you saying?
Guys, अभी जैसे सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने कंसेप्ट पुश किया था कि नंबर ऑफ जो वर्किंग आवर है वो इंक्रीज कर देता है, बट टोटल नंबर ऑफ वर्किंग डे वो डिक्रीज कर देता है. मतलब फ्राइडे भी ऑफ करने वाला था. तो मतलब ये भी एक गुड पॉइंट था, इससे वर्क कल्चर भी इम्प्रूव होगा, लेकिन ओवरऑल जो प्रोडक्टिविटी है वो भी कहीं ना कहीं इससे इफेक्ट होगी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की.
रवि, I would back your point at this because ये ऑलरेडी इम्प्लीमेंट हो चुका है. एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर में जो काफी ऑफिसेज हैं और ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं, वहां पे ये सैटरडे के जो आवर्स थे वो वीकडेज में उन्होंने शिफ्ट कर दिए हैं और सैटरडे को ऑफ कर दिया. So that has
Right.
improved the quality of work. That has improved the work-life balance
Right,
of that
Sahil.
particular employee.
Sahil.
ये improve हुआ इससे हमारा जरूर कुछ ना कुछ पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट आएगा.
Yeah. So I think guys, we should wrap this up. और अगर किसी को कोई point अपना put across करना है, so he can.
So I invite anyone to conclude the discussion.
I think
देखिए increasing working hour good or
We
bad
should
ये
wait.
depend होता है.
We should wait
yes.
moderator to give us your clue for conclusion.
Okay, so if you're ready, please conclude now.
Okay.
Anybody
Okay,
wants
so
to
I would
conclude?
like to
Anyone?
conclude because
Okay.
जैसा कि बहुत सारे पॉइंट पुट अक्रॉस किए गए. फर्स्टली कुछ फेवर में थे, कुछ उसके फेवर में नहीं थे. जैसे कि बोला गया कि क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ हैम्पर होगी, वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस हैम्पर होगा अगर हम वर्किंग आवर्स बढ़ा देते हैं. बट लेकिन सेम उस चीज को लेके बोला गया कि अगर वर्कर्स को, एम्प्लॉयज को ये विद विल उनकी इच्छा से ये करने को दिया जाता है और अच्छे से इंसेंटिवाइज किया जाता है, तो वो इसको ऑप्ट करना चाहेंगे. सिमिलरली ये पॉइंट भी पुट अक्रॉस किया गया, जापान और चाइना का एग्जांपल लिया गया जहाँ पे वर्किंग आवर्स बहुत ज्यादा थे और वो कंपनीज, वो कंट्रीज अच्छा प्रोग्रेस कर रही है, तो वो चीज पे भी फोकस किया जा सकता है. तो मेजोरिटी ऑफ द जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स थे, सबका पॉइंट यही था कि वर्किंग आवर्स को तभी बढ़ाया जाए जब एम्प्लॉयज भी खुश हो, वर्किंग कल्चर अच्छा हो, उनको इंसेंटिव अच्छे मिल रहे हो. और अदरवाइज अगर वर्किंग आवर्स कभी कहीं पे भी क्वालिटी ऑफ वर्क को डिफाइन नहीं करते हैं. सो अगर किसी को कोई अपना पॉइंट इसमें जस्टिफाई करना हो या कुछ पुट अक्रॉस करना हो,
ये टोटली
I
डिपेंड
think I've
होता
covered
है.
all the points, right?
Right.
Okay, thank you.
See, once you conclude, then you should not tell your team members to further add. Otherwise, again discussion starts.
Okay.
Number two, you should not conclude till the observer steps in and tells you to conclude.
Okay.
These two things you take into
सर वो
consideration.
टाइम लिमिट के अकॉर्डिंगली मैंने वो बोला क्योंकि 15 मिनट से ज्यादा हो चुका था, तो मेरा वो point.
कोई नहीं, होने दो.
Okay.
तुमने खुद बोलना ही नहीं है. अदरवाइज क्या होता है कि anybody can conclude abruptly.
Okay.
So there is no role of observer then left.
Okay.
And I give you more time maybe because of your practice. So you will keep on speaking till it is told to conclude, and then nobody else should enter and start concluding that.
Okay.
Prem, would you like to conclude the session again?
यस सर. इंक्रीजिंग वीकली वर्किंग आवर गुड और बैड, ये जो टॉपिक्स है इसमें जो मेन फोकस होना चाहिए हमारा क्वालिटी होना चाहिए कि हमें जो एम है, जो हमारा कंपनी का गोल है, या जो जिस डिपार्टमेंट में हम वर्क कर रहे हैं उतना मेन फोकस क्या है कि उसको कैसे अचीव करें. अगर हम इनके वर्किंग आवर बढ़ा देते हैं लेकिन हमारा जो इन्वायरमेंट है, जो वहाँ वर्कर्स हैं, वो मेंटली टॉर्चर हो रहे हैं या मेंटली फिट नहीं है, तो हम वो गोल नहीं अचीव कर पाएंगे जो हम गोल उस डिपार्टमेंट के थ्रू लेना चाहते हैं. तो फोकस हमारा होना चाहिए कि एम्प्लॉय कैसे खुश रहे, हमारा जो कंपनी का जो एम है वो कैसे फुलफिल हो, किस तरह से हम उसको इंसेंटिव्स दें, किस तरह से हमको प्रॉपर मैनेजमेंट अपनी कंपनी को भी एक ऊंचाई तक पहुंचाएं, जो हमारा मेन मकसद है वो कंप्लीट हो सके सर. तो इसलिए टोटली डिपेंड होना चाहिए वर्किंग एनवायरनमेंट में, वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस में, ना कि वर्किंग आवर इंक्रीज करने के बाद. थैंक यू सर.
Rakesh?
Yes, thank you, sir, to give me opportunity to conclude on this topic of increasing weekly working hours, good or bad. We have done a healthy discussion on it. मेरे ग्रुप के अंदर मतलब 90% लोगों ने एग्री किया कि वर्क हार्स जो है वो बढ़ाना नहीं चाहिए. इसमें जो ज्वाला का जो पॉइंट था कि वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस को हमें मेंटेन रखना चाहिए. रवि का एक पॉइंट था कि अगर हमें वर्किंग हार्स बढ़ाना है तो इसमें ऑल द चॉइस आर डिपेंड्स ऑन द पर्सन हु आर वर्किंग इन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, नॉट द कंपल्शन टेकन बाय द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. मैंने भी एक पॉइंट कहा कि अगर एक्स्ट्रा काम करने को, अगर एम्प्लॉय को काम करना है तो इमरजेंसी के वक्त वो कर सकता है. और हमें इस पे फोकस देना चाहिए कि कोई कंपनी एक्स्ट्रा वर्किंग करने के बजाय जो एम्प्लॉय काम करता है उसकी स्किल इन्हांसमेंट किस तरह से की जा सकती है. हम टेक्नोलॉजी ओरिएंटेड एआई या फिर रोबोटिक्स टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज करके वर्किंग एफिशिएंसी और प्रोडक्टिविटी एम्प्लॉय को बढ़ा सकते हैं.
Okay, so Rajneesh?
Yes, thank you everyone for the healthy discussion. So concluding to the discussion, should the increasing weekly hours, working hours, good or bad? So everyone has put up their points. So what I found very informative and what we agreed upon, everyone, that if employees are given to work for extra hours, they should be given proper incentives, and there should be no harsh and fast rule to like for the 70 hours or the weekly working there should not be any like hard and fast rule for the working hours. So thank you.
Okay. So let me now give you the feedback of your discussion. Some members who will pass this discussion are Ravi, Jwala, Sahil, and Prajwal. They will pass the discussion. Rakesh, Prem, and Rajneesh will not pass this discussion. So this he will do this basically segregation. Now, on what basis I'm saying that is like you people are to speak and you have to participate. Number one, that is very important. At any point of time, if he finds that you people are not participating or you are looking like being silent, then he may not take you in. Prajwal has improved. Ravi has improved. Ravi has spoken well this time. Jwala used to speak well. Sahil speaks and professionally he participated this time. So जो तुम लोगों का negative feedback था, that is better now. Prajwal did not participate at all last time. Ravi was today itself. Ravi was also eliminated in the earlier GD, so he's in now, and Sahil also is in. And Jwala was doing good earlier also. It is okay. Now, Prem, you, Rakesh, and Rajneesh, you guys are to speak and try to enter in the green zone, right? So what are the main trouble with you guys are participation is less. And Prem, when you are not participating, you look like not very attentive and active in the discussion. Like you keep sitting in such a way that you are not looking like attentive and active. Whoa, that is very important. I mean, you should look like active even if you are not speaking. That is something which you have to do. And yes, I mean, first stage you guys are to clear. First stage is to speak. That is very important. Second stage is okay, whatever you are speaking now, you are speaking with passion and attentiveness and meaningful. You are talking about, not meaningless. You are talking about the topic. You are not deviating from the topic. That is the second stage. Normally, that is in GD. Group task mein behavior is also checked. I mean, are you cooperating with others or not? That is also checked. So this is how the stages are. Anyhow, this is the result of the discussion you people had. Now, you know, if coming to the topic, as I told you, like there is nothing like best way or not best way. You people are speaking and talking to yourself. That is what I want to check. But yes, now talking to the topic, increasing weekly working hours, good or bad. So what I suggest you is like don't always think of 0 or 1. Think of somewhere middle also. So if you're saying okay, working hours should be good or bad, somebody saying good, somebody saying bad, why don't you guys say on some situation it is good, for some people it is good, for some situation it is bad, for some people it is bad. If it is to be good, this is how it is to be done. Why it is good, why it is bad. I want, you know, analysis. I don't want like school kids, okay sir good, okay sir bad, half people are saying good or bad. No, not like that. It should be spoken in holistic terms. So what would have been the best way is like, friends, the topic given is increasing weekly hours, good or bad. So friends, I'll be discussing this topic related to India, Indian context. And here we are discussing this entire topic for private sector. And though there is a government sector also, the rules and regulations are there. So friends, we'll be discussing it, whether it is good or bad. In my opinion, friends, that nothing itself is good or bad. It is good or bad in particular situation for certain people. Maybe working 70 hours a day may be very good for head of the institute, CMD, entrepreneurs, those who are at the driver's seat. For them, those who are people with vision, we always know that the people who are the head of their institutes or who are the entrepreneurs they have the capabilities, they put a lot of effort and take the organizations forward, take the countries forward. Friends, we all know that our prime ministers put so much of effort. We keep on hearing that they sleep very less. So what about work-life balance for them? Sometimes we hear that, okay, ISRO, great achievements. So the chairman of ISRO, he also puts a lot of effort every day, maybe 12 hours a day and all. So these guys have put a lot of effort and brought big name for the country. Yes, so the people who are capable at those positions and a lot of responsibilities to develop the country, develop the organization, they do it willingnessly, with their willingness, and they should do it, and that is good. So work-life balance is a subjective term, and it is defined by different people in a different way. It is the, job satisfaction which you draw, the purpose for which you put effort. Putting effort is not good or bad. Purpose for which you put effort is good or bad. A doctor who is on the operation theater working 12 hours a day and saving one life at the end of the operation, which is 12 hours a day, he will not bother about the work-life balance. At the end of the day, not only that doctor, his entire family will feel proud that he saved a human being. So it is something like that. Now, friends, why this thing keeps on coming? Nothing should be imposed. It is not that 70 hours we make a rule and it should be imposed on the people. And yes, if somebody is willing to put more effort, he should be given incentive for that. And that provision should be there, and that is there in the private sector. Though in the government sector, those things are not there. And in India, we all know that private sector people keep on comparing themselves with the government sector people, and that comparison is justified. So if we want to create a really good culture in the country, private and government system should almost be on the parity. It should be like, if work culture is to be improved in private sector also, then it should be improved in the government sector also. So if a certain flexibility in the, rules is provided such that different people are provided incentives as per their performance. There will be some fellow who will happily feel like working for 70 hours, but justification should be there for him. There will be people like working women or housewives who will feel like doing job not more than 40 hours. They should not be forced for that. But at the same time, that 40 hours they should give their best. So we all agree, friends, that yes, whatever time you give to the organization, it has to be quality time. But at the same time, we will also agree that different people can give different time to their organization. And if their performance is given the incentive according to their effort, that will be the wonderful thing. Second, there should be parity, because country will not only be developed by government sector or private sector, it will be developed by all the sectors together. People can work in any organization, but at the end of the day, the culture is to be established. So if the CMD of a company, if the Prime Minister of the country can put a lot of effort, why not the citizen of the country? They can also do the thing. But yes, there should be justification behind it. Maybe for the Prime Minister, justification is not the salary. Maybe he is not even drawing the salary. The justification is something else. He is to draw that justification. Every individual is to draw that justification. For majority of the people, normal human being, salary is a very strong justification. Incentive is a basically justification. Promotion opportunities are the justification. And these things should be taken care of. So yes, to conclude, friends, 70 hours working a week is neither good or not bad. Depends who is doing that. Depends why it is to be done. What is the justification behind it? And yes, if country is to be developed, we all need to put effort, friends. With that, we conclude the discussion. So ये आपको points बोलने हैं. You think in between, not absolute terms. Okay, 70 should not be there, 70 should be there. Not like that. These kind of debatable issues are not to be given 0 or 1, right? So this was the content which I was expecting from you people. So whenever this topic, such kind of topic is given, think of, can there be some kind of in between line, situation, categorization, this thing, that thing, women, people who are working in this sector, that sector, CMD, higher. That is the reason I say work-life balance. When you say no in the interview, why you want to join IOCL? Sir, work-life balance is there. Okay, our CMD is working for 7 hours, 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Is he enjoying work-life balance? And then your mom, then you don't have any answer. So work-life balance, what is the meaning of that? You should be very, very clear actually. Maybe it is not a time phenomena. Work-life balance certainly is not a time phenomena. Work-life balance is a job satisfaction phenomena and the quality of the time phenomena. Like whatever time you spend at home, it has to be quality time. If you're playing with kids only 1 hour, that father who is playing with the kid for 1 hour and making his kids happy is far better than a father who is staying 5 hours at home and only yelling at the kids and not playing with the kids. So it is something like that. You understand? So that is, you need to consider, and then accordingly you need to give the answer. So all from my side, anything you want to ask or tell me now?
सर आपने वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस के बारे में क्या बताया था? जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन प्लस
मैंने बोला था वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस शुड नॉट बी मॉनिटर्ड इन टाइम फिनोमेना नहीं है वो कि मेरे को इतने घंटे काम करना है, वो नहीं होता वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस कि साहब मैं घर में भी पहुंच जाऊं, नहीं, बैलेंस करना है वर्क एंड लाइफ को. दैट मीन्स बैलेंसिंग मीन्स it is like the quality of work you do in the office, quality of work you do, time spent you at home, quality of time you spend at home. So if like hypothetically like a working woman and a housewife, working woman is the perfect, role model for her daughters. But daughters, you want daughters also to work or not? Why girls do engineering? Why they do medicine? Why do they do management to become work? Housewife? No. So if a working woman is there, working mother is there, she is a perfect example for her daughter. Now, if she is a working woman, she is to make a balance between the two. Do you think the working woman will not draw the satisfaction? She will also draw the satisfaction. Why? Because she is a role model for her daughter. She is giving quality time to her kids, not quantity time, quality time. It is not the quantity, it is the quality actually, which matters in work-life balance.
मेरा पार्टिसिपेशन कुछ हुआ सही था?
प्रेमचंद्र, इस अभी थोड़ा सा और ऊपर आना पड़ेगा। अभी तुम रेड में हो तो तुम्हें और पार्टिसिपेट करो, थोड़ा सा और इनिशिएटिव लो।
यस सर।
इंप्रूवमेंट आएगा, बट आप पार्टिसिपेट करते जाओ। सडनली आ जाता है, सडनली इंप्रूवमेंट आता है। जैसे रवि और प्रज्वल का मैंने एग्जांपल दिया, शायद अभी आज थोड़े घंटे कुछ आवर्स पहले ये दोनों पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे थे, दोनों ग्रीन में थे, रेड में थे, दोनों आउट थे, ये अब दोनों ये ग्रीन में हैं। सो आता सडनली आ जाता है, बोलना स्टार्ट कर देते हो तुम। जैसे स्विमिंग सडनली आ जाती है, साइकिलिंग सडनली आती है, यू फॉल कपल ऑफ टाइम्स एंड देन यू फाइंड ओके नाउ आई एम डूइंग इट। दैट हैपेंस इन जीडी जीटीज आल्सो, राइट? इट्स अ प्रैक्टिस फिनोमेना।
सर, आपने अभी एक पॉइंट बोला था कि वो जो कंक्लूजन वाला पॉइंट था कि जब तक मॉडरेटर ना आए। सर, जब हमारी कैंपस प्लेसमेंट्स की प्रैक्टिसेस सब चलती थी तो वहाँ पे जो कैंपस प्लेसमेंट के लिए कंपनी आई थी, उन्होंने ये क्लियर बोला था कि आपके पास 10 मिनट का टाइम लिमिट है, आप तब तक बोलिए और आप ही को मैनेज करना है, वी विल नॉट कम इन बिटवीन। और
ये
आपको
उन्होंने शुरू में बोल दिया ना साहिल, ये उन्होंने शुरू में बोला।
हाँ, मैं
यहाँ पे नहीं,
आपसे वही पूछना चाह
यहाँ
रहा
पे
हूँ
नहीं
कि
बोलते
मतलब वो,
हैं।
हाँ, कि वो फिर हमारे ना,
यहाँ
मतलब
ऑब्जर्वर आता है और वही
IISc
बोलता है,
इस तरह
उसी
से
के हिसाब
होता
से
है।
चलना है।
ओके ओके। उसमें क्या होता था, हमें अगर 10 मिनट्स क्रॉस हो गए तो कंक्लूड करने का भी टाइम नहीं मिलता, फिर वहीं पे खत्म है।
वहां पे क्या होता है, कैंपस में रिक्रूटर कम होते हैं, बच्चे ज्यादा होते हैं। यहाँ पे क्या होता है,
राइट,
6 लोग बैठे होते हैं ऑब्जर्वर।
हाँ राइट।
यहाँ पे 6 लोग एक एक को ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, एक की नजर तुम्हारे ऊपर ही रहेगी पूरी, और वो तो इंटरव्यू में भी लेके जाएगा। ये पब्लिक सेक्टर है ना यार, पब्लिक सेक्टर में बहुत स्ट्रिंजेंट होता है। 6
सर
लोग तुम्हें घूर होते हैं।
सर साइकोलॉजिस्ट भी होता है उधर हमारा, मतलब पर्सनैलिटी असेस करने के लिए।
तो आदमी कुछ ना बोले, बस तुम्हें घूरता रहे, वो साइकोलॉजिस्ट होता है। साइकोलॉजिस्ट कैसे पता लगता है हु इज साइकोलॉजिस्ट? That
जो सर
fellow will have
चुपचाप
no
रह के।
emotions on his face. He'll keep on seeing you. That's it.
और वो सर, वो कुछ
यस
साइड में
सर।
नोट्स बनाते रहते हैं, साइड में बैठ के वो
Yeah.
चुपचाप।
Nobody knows what goes in their mind. Even they don't know what is going on in their mind. They are the psychologist.
सर, जीडी और जीटी का जो 2 ऑप्शन होता है, इसका दोनों का कंक्लूड मार्क्स जोड़ते हैं, उसके बाद फाइनल बनाते हैं दोनों का।
देखो फाइनल कैसे बनाते हैं, nobody knows. They've
हाँ,
never revealed it. No organization will reveal. बट ये होता है कि ऑब्वियसली मिनिमम कट ऑफ होता है जो हमें लगता है। तो अगर आप बिल्कुल नहीं बोलोगे तो निकाल देंगे वो आपको।
अभी
जो
जितना
रिटर्न
बोल
एग्जाम
रहा
होता है
जितना
उसका
बोल
कितना
रहे हैं,
वेटेज
वो
होता
काम नहीं
है?
चल रहा।
रिटर्न एग्जाम का वेटेज
इस
85%।
बार बताया नहीं है, पिछली बार 85% था, इस बार आईयूसीएल ने रिवील नहीं किया।
सर जैसे जो यूजीसी नेट और जेआरएफ है, सॉरी ये हमारा गेट है, इसकी बात हो रही है 85।
No, this is they are asking about IUCL final selection में what is the percentage of
नो नो,
interview GDGT and
रिटर्न एग्जाम।
हाँ, तो उसमें रिटर्न एग्जाम जो होता है वो यही है
yes
ना, जो ये
yes
गेट
yes
और नेट जेआरएफ।
yes
अच्छा,
yes
वो
same
85%।
it was last year but not this year,
ओके।
they not revealed this year,
सर
right friends?
सर एक्चुअली मुझे जीटी का मतलब कंसेप्ट समझ में नहीं आ रहा था। मतलब आपने जो वहाँ पे एक्टिविटी करवाई थी ना, तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आता सेंटेंस सबको साथ में लेके कैसे फॉर्म करे। और इसलिए पैरा जंबल एक्सरसाइज, मतलब हमें ही सेंटेंस फॉर्म करना है, उसे सही ऑर्डर में हमें ही अरेंज करना है।
सेम सर,
ऊपर
ये
से
जीटी मैंने भी पहली बार ही अटेंड करी थी, तो मेरे को
सर
भी
मेरा भी
आइडिया नहीं
फर्स्ट
था,
टाइम था, तो मैं समझ नहीं पाया उस टाइम पे
आइडिया
कुछ
नहीं था
भी।
जीटी का क्या होता
They
है।
might, they can give you any so try to understand the things quickly there, because sometimes they can give you different kind of activities.
यस सर, अभी ग्रुप
Really
में
don't-
सर ग्रुप में किसी ने बताया था कि उन्होंने 9 बंदों में से 3-3 का ग्रुप बनाया था और 3 बंदों को जज बना के शार्क टैंक वाली एक्सरसाइज करवाई थी। तो वो
they can do that. So
यस
be
सर।
active. It's all depends upon whether you participate and you talk. That is the most important thing. Keep that thing
ओके
with you. बोलना है तुम्हें, दूसरों के साथ इंटरेक्टिव होना है, you have to work as a team. That is what they want to check. That's it. Nothing else.
सर
ओके
रियल
सर।
टाइम में जीडी से पहले कितना टाइम मिलता है? लाइक अगर उन्होंने टॉपिक बता दिया तो ये सेम सेम यही प्रैक्टिस रहेगी या थोड़ा टाइम
No, no,
मिलेगा
I
टॉपिक
give
के
you
बारे
some
में?
more time for discussion. They don't give you that much of time. I give you more for practice, but they give you 15-20 minutes.
नो 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 नो, लाइक टॉपिक दे दिया, उसके बाद वो कितना टाइम देते हैं?
2-3 minutes.
2-3 minutes. Okay.
2-3 minutes. Okay.
Okay, friends, then keep preparing. Yeah, right. So keep doing it. Practice will help you and improve your performance. See you tomorrow. We do tomorrow also.